Today I'm going to talk to you how to finally hit your New Year's resolution in business and in life. If you're new to this channel, my name is Moran Pober. I'm the founder and CEO of Acquisitions.com. Right now we're the largest community of roll-up and M&A entrepreneurs and investors. In the last 3 years alone, we were involved in 100+ acquisitions of multi-million-dollar deals. And right now we're also looking to invest with our fund in acquisitions. Now, if you're going to like and comment on this video, we're going to do a giveaway of an Amazon gift card, which we're going to find out who won in the next video. So go right now, comment below, like the video, and you could win an Amazon gift card. So let's talk about, first of all, why people fail with their New Year's resolution. Well, it comes down to begin with that if you look at the stats, 90% of people fail in the first 90 days of their New Year's resolution. And you know what is the biggest reason for that? As far as I'm concerned, it's just lack of commitment. People are just not committed enough to stay with their goals. They're saying, hey, wouldn't it be nice if I made this or made that? But there's no real commitment to it. Second thing is lack of belief. Usually there's no commitment because there's no belief. They say, okay, this year is going to be different. I'm going to be a billionaire. But there's no belief that they can actually be a billionaire in the next year if so far the most they made was like 50,000 a year. Lack of beliefs then means that you put less energy into your actions, which then basically allows you to justify and look for other external random reason on why you're not successful. It's as simple as that. If you don't believe that you'll get your results, you just won't take as much action. Like if you believe 100%, if I told you this, if in a year from now, you're going to do exactly what I'm telling you, and I guarantee to give you a check for $100 million, but you have to do exactly what I'm telling you to do, would you actually take those actions? And the answer is most likely yes. Why? If you actually saw a check, if I actually show you a bag full of money with $100 million, and I told you, hey, to get this bag full of cash, all you need to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 every single day. Would you do that? The answer usually is 100% yes, and you will act on that. Why? Because you see the money, you see the results. But if you don't believe, guess what? You'll probably still be like, this bag full of cash, it's not really there. So being an entrepreneur or just getting results in life, it's almost acting delusional, believing that you'll get there and being so certain that you'll get there if you follow the actions that you need to take, that it's almost like day to day, you're delusional. You're just like, yeah, of course the bag is going to be there. But unfortunately, it's not that easy to have that belief. People just don't believe in themselves. Why? Because they had different goals in the past that they didn't achieve. And they're just like, oh man, I didn't achieve that goal. There's no way I'm going to achieve this one. And ask yourself, like, did you achieve your last year's goals? Like, write down what was your goal for last year and write down, did you achieve it? If you didn't, then ask yourself, okay, was I committed? And first of all, be okay with the fact that, okay, this is a new year. It's time to recommit. You always can and need to recommit to your goals. Don't lower your goals, recommit to achieving those goals and improve your actions. Another problem I see is that people just don't have big enough goals. So you can't expect yourself to be motivated and committed to day-to-day work, because being successful, especially in business, you gotta be so committed, like obsessively committed. And if your goal is not inspiring you, if you're not waking up, it's like, oh man, that'll be so awesome if I could get to that goal. If you don't have that in you, then it's going to be very difficult to wake up early to focus on work when you have so many cool TV shows to watch on Netflix. Like right now, it's almost ridiculous. You can literally spend your life, if you have like basic income, you can literally spend your life watching TV shows every day and just ordering food from like Uber Eats or something, right? It's almost ridiculous to the level of comfort we have right now. So you need to put that pressure on you internally from internal sources. You need to be like, okay, I have this massive vision, I'm committed to it, and I'm willing to do whatever it takes every single day. And the goal is so big, and it's inspiring me to act on those goals. And you can't blame outside factors. You can't be like, oh man, this is difficult. Oh man, you don't know my background. Oh man, this country is different. This business model is different and it's more difficult. You can't say that, because whatever you say will amplify, will expand. So you gotta ask yourself, what can I do internally to basically move forward on things? So moving forward for this year to get to your results, start to think, what is the goal? What is the end goal, right? But after you have the end goal, ask yourself, am I inspired by it? If you're inspired by it, awesome. Now ask yourself, what do I need to do every single day for the next quarter, and then for the next week, and then every single day? It's either the same things. Like if you want to get in better shape, guess what you need to do? You probably need to work out more every single day or a few times a week. You probably need to pay attention to what you're eating or counting your macros. It's as simple as that, but it's very difficult to be consistent. Why? Again, lack of belief, lack of commitment, lack of inspiration. And then ask yourself, how can you make it so visible so you see your goals and targets and daily actions every single time? Can you have a vision board? Can you have action steps in front of you? Remind yourself, you need to remind yourself what are your goals. Otherwise, we're so bombarded by media and advertisement and so many things, and we forget about ourselves, we forget about our goals. Like I can tell you right now, I can show you how to get to 100 million a year company by acquisitions in less than a year. We've done that. We've done that with someone getting to 200 million a year in less than a year by acquisitions, by doing roll-ups. But most of you probably won't believe that. And most of you are willing to settle for 50, 100, a million a year when you can get to 200. Why? Because it's easy, just more comfortable. And people are not willing to expand to see who can they become. People are just, and I see that in myself. Like I don't need to work at this point, and you can be just like, oh man, I don't need to do that. So I need to force myself internally to tell myself, okay, I'm not willing to settle for less than I can be. I know that hell on earth would be to meet the person I could have been. That's what wakes me up in the morning with motivation. I know life is short, and I know that every day that goes by won't repeat, and we die every single day. So where would I rather spend my time? Watching Netflix over day, or just realizing my potential and figuring out what can I become? That's the main reason that I wake up still in the morning. And I know that when I wake up and I'm inspired by figuring out my potential, a lot of it comes down to, okay, how can I help others realize their potential? That's why I'm doing what I'm doing with Acquisitions.com, because it's inspiring me to fulfill my potential, but at the same time, I'm also giving back. I'm creating an impact. And I believe all of us, in the end of the day, I talk to thousands of entrepreneurs at this point in the last few years. We all want three things. We want better income, better lifestyle, and then better impact. And to get to better impact, we need to first of all have better incomes that will allow us a better lifestyle, that will then allow us to focus on impact. When we don't have a good enough income and lifestyle, we can't focus on impact because we are in scarcity mode. So set your goals and never justify why you're not achieving those goals. Never lower your goals. Ask yourself what progress looks like. Can you ask yourself every week, did I progress this week? What progress looks like to me? Am I winning on a weekly and daily basis? If you're not winning daily, guess what? You were not winning weekly. If you're not winning weekly, you're not winning on a monthly basis and quarterly basis and yearly basis. It's as simple as that, but it's very difficult to execute and follow up on that. Can you keep yourself accountable? Can you find someone to keep yourself accountable? That's why we have the community in Acquisitions.com, to keep people accountable. Because if information was the answer, everyone would be a billionaire nowadays. But it's not enough. We need accountability. We need someone to be a second set of eyes, to give us the belief, to tell us, hey, this is possible. Here's the accountability. And maybe have a deal with yourself that if you're not doing the task that you promised yourself to do, you're paying some kind of a random person or a charity that you don't like, or even burn a few notes of money if needed. I'm not telling you to do anything. It's not even legal, I think, but do whatever you can so you're actually taking the steps you need to take towards your goals. Otherwise, you're just wasting your life. And who cares if you didn't make it for the first time? Recommit every single day if needed. If you had a junk food one day, doesn't mean shit. Recommit, go out to it again. And don't complicate things. People overcomplicate stuff. Ask yourself, for example, if your goal is a specific amount of income, ask yourself, okay, how much money did you make last year? What is your goal this year? Okay, cool. So here's the gap. Now we know the gap. Now ask yourself, what actions did I take last year to achieve the income that I made last year? And now ask yourself, if I want to make 5x, guess what you probably need to do? You just need to make 5x more activities, more productions. Of course, can you make it smarter production? Then do that. It can be with, instead of you making 5x effort, can you hire 5 or 10 more people to produce that 5x effort to produce you the 5x income, right? So you need to act smart, but also work more, just produce more. If it comes to anything related to business or work, it's probably asking yourself questions. Did I make enough phone calls? Did I do enough marketing campaigns, sales promotions, right? If it's acquisitions, did you talk to enough business owners, enough financial partners? Did you make any offer last year? Guess what? If you didn't make any offer on a business last year, you probably didn't buy a business. As simple as that. If you want to buy 10 businesses in a year, guess how many offers you at least need to make? At least 10, right? So start to think about your commitment, start to think about your volumes, and start to act on them. So to summarize what we talked about, have a big enough goal, have daily commitment, have accountability, have a community to help you with that if needed. Don't lower your goals, recommit to your goals, increase volume, increase productivity, and keep things simple. Don't overcomplicate stuff. So I hope this video is going to help you recommit to your goals and get your New Year resolution this time. Now, comment below. We're going to give away some Amazon gift cards. Or if you just want to comment below for act of kindness, I'll appreciate that. Let me know if you like that. Either way, let me know if you want me to continue to talk about those topics or other stuff. Either way, I hope you enjoyed that, and I'll see you soon. Have a good one.